So talk about this, right? I bring this on podcasts a lot of time. Like, so there's all this like paid gender gap, right? And like, but stats will feel like suppose me and you go for an interview, right? Or me book it off for a job, right? And I make all this totally up. We're both doing the marketing, same role, whatever. They are both offer us both $80,000. Stats show 9% of the time I'm gonna say, hey guy, like I'm worth way more than that. I may get, I may not. 90% of the time, females will say thank you very much for the opportunity, and nothing right. So they give me a raise to 100,000, and so because I opened my mouth and you didn't, I have 20,000 more dollars. Year goes by, we both do a great job, both get 10% raise. 10% of 100 is way more than 80,000. And to make it worse, stats show like we both do a job for 6 months. I go and say, hey boss, I've been working time for 6 months. Where's my raise? I may get, I may not. For you closed a multi-million-dollar deal, did some great stuff. Everyone says, hey Cleo, go ask for a raise. I'm just doing my job, right? Like, how do you like? Is that on responsibility of the corporation? Hey, we're not doing negotiations, or like, do like females need like, I use train by train, like, hey, speak up more. Like, how do you defeat that?
That is something actually that I have learned really early on. The skill that I needed to have if I needed to thrive and climb the ladder. I think I've been very good about negotiating my value and speaking out. One of the things that I take with me that I learned a lot from a female advisor or mentor is assertive, not aggressive.
But that can be a fine line, though, right?
Yes, but as a female in corporate America, it is really a dance that you need to like really hone. Because it's very easy, to your point, for people to think that like just because you're being assertive, you're being aggressive. But for me, those are words that make me kind of know to be like to stand up for what my value is, and that to recognize that like my voice matters. So that's kind of like a thing that reminds me to like fight for, whether it's compensation or role or title within the company.
So you already talked about your company some, but can you do another like deep dive on how your company got started, what you focus on now, what your big dream vision is for your company in the future?
Yeah, how my company got started, it really is after like a long burnout from running another ethically sourced B Corp certified company, jewelry company. It's really funny because I basically was like so burnt out from that. I wanted to have a sabbatical, and I told myself a year, and then 3 months in, I decided to start a company. And it was really rooted in the fact that the time was running out for our climate crisis, and I knew that I had a solution that could help contribute to minimizing some of the damage that's being done. And then what's next? I think just continually growing the company, having more partnership, having more brand awareness about what we do, and really like educating people on the importance of recycling precious metals.
Is your company B certified?
It's not. No.
What does that mean? What do you get out of being a B certified company? What kind of value does it bring? I heard it's like a long process to do it.
It used to.
Does it really mean anything anymore?
People are going to come at me for this, but it used to be a very valuable certification. It's like a third-party certification that you're really managing your business in an ethical way. And the 3 tenets is, people, planet, and profit. Making sure that any decision you make around that.
So you have to be for-profit to be B certified, or can you be non-profit?
That's a good question. I think there are nonprofits that are B Corp certified, but it's mostly for profit that I know of. So it's really like the stamp of approval to know that like it's like organic certified, right? Like
that's something I don't understand either. When people say this is organic beef, like, what do you mean it's organic beef? Like, it's a cow, right? And I'm guess somebody say you do feed it certain types of food or whatever. Okay, I get that.
Grass-fed.
Yeah, like no antibiotics and no whatever you want to call it. This kills me. It's like organic carrot. Like, it's a carrot. Like, How can that be organic? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I know. It's like the pesticides, how it's.
Yeah, I
all
mean, I
of
get that. Yeah, I get it, but man, it's a carrot, right? I don't know. I'm not to that level yet.
Yes, but some people really want to know all of that.
I know, right? Yeah.
But yeah, that's what B Corp certification is. I don't know if we're gonna go through that route because my personal opinion is I don't think it holds the same value as it
Yeah.
did when it started.
Why do you think that is?
I think that I think depending on the size of the company that gets the certification, it's very different rigor around how they get the certification. So.
Is there anything I should ask you that I didn't, or anything else you want to talk about?
Not really. Like,
Okay.
do you have any other questions?
No, I mean, I have plenty, but if you have a hard stop.
No.
Can you share ways for people to reach out to you?
Yes. So reduce.com, REDYOOS.com is how you can order your mail kit if you want to recycle that long-awaited jewelry that's just sitting in your drawers that you don't know what to do with. And also, I'm on LinkedIn if you want to reach out. Have any questions about what we do? Want to learn more? That's where I'm pretty active. By active, I mean not so active. I'm not a social media person, in full honesty. My friends laugh at me about this. I've never had a personal social media account. Like, I don't have an Instagram. I've never even had Facebook. Sorry.
So I do have another question. How do you deal with this? How do you deal with like people like stealing jewelry and then trying to pass it through you? Like, do you have to like bring some kind of receipt, type of proof of ownership? How does that work?
Yeah, right now it's just an honors system. We don't have our buyback program yet, which we actually will have, an exchange in value. That's another product that we're trying to launch. Then we would have to be a little bit more rigor in terms of like making sure that it truly is yours. Well, we can't make sure it truly is yours, but you've got to sign like a waiver that it's yours to actually like donate or recycle.
So how will that work? Most brings you like 10 gold rings. It goes through a process. It's wherever it's at now, and the police come and say, "Hey, these 10 gold rings were stolen from wherever." Like, do you just say, "Hey, I hate it for the guy," or like, what happens? Anything?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically it's hard to have any tracking devices off of these jewelry, right? But
Is it like a big concern of yours, or?
It is, right? I mean, I don't know that it's big, but it's a concern. But like most businesses, you're gonna have bad actors.
Yeah.
I don't want to build a business around bad
Yeah.
actors. That's my
So before we get out, can you give us any wisdom or advice or anything you want to talk about?
Oh gosh, wisdom? What a heavy word. I don't know that I am like wise enough to give you wisdom. But I really go back to the whole like, if we have any chance in hell to get to a better place with this economic crisis, like everybody has to do their part. Like that's really it.
Cleo, thank you for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This has been fun.
Thanks. And to our listeners, thank you for your time as well. Remember to be great every day.